gonna try to be concise here. Miko has gotten a level 20, meaning she can convert to a new class, meaning Sage. Sage is the choice here. All of her stats and her hit points and magic will all be cut in half. And then she gets to be in the slowest 2-level class, which is a point I want to mention. I am going to convert her now, but there is, for the, I can't really call it the short term when it would take nearly 600,000 XP from where we're at for her to get all of her spells. Slightly less to get all the ones I care about. If she stays in Pilgrim, it will be faster for her to get the highest level healing spells. But she would have to get to level 38. And if I swap her then getting her back to that point, I still have to spend that million experience to get there. So while I would get those spells sooner, I will end up spending a lot more time overall, because I can't just grind out 18 more levels when they get as expensive as they do. So that's I am meaningfully playing through the game to get to those spells. And then going from there. There's going to be grinding anyway. Well, more the catching people back up to at least a semi-stable point. But that is a point to consider. Also, I have technically already done this and started trying to level her, and a thing that comes up is that I'm getting really, really shit levels. That don't really line up with, well, certainly not the stats. Because I struggled to get a point of every stat, and the best I could do was a hit point, no magic points, for going from level 1 Sage to level 2 Sage. I may just try again, but that was a bunch of trials already. Sometimes the leveling does the thing that makes sense, which is it gives me a variable number of points that is influenced by the current stat. But sometimes it goes, yeah, fuck you, I don't want to give you anything. And when it does that to Vitality, it also doesn't want to give you any hit points. When it does that to Intelligence, it also doesn't want to give you any magic points. And it trying to do all of that all at once. Not helpful. So, yeah, I'm having to be real fussy about the level process again, just because it's deciding to be shitty. But I figured I should show the actual process of converting her. She will be able to re-equip everything she's wearing. There's no downgrade in equipment. Maho, when she catches up, will actually be able to upgrade. Oh, and the spell I was thinking of, actually she just got the one I was thinking of with that Condor. Expel and Limbo technically do the same effect, and it's implied in the name. For some reason, the name Chaos was there, but Chaos is a different spell, does a different thing. They're the ones that Expel and Limbo are the ones that actually, expel. If it's cast on our end, it will kick an enemy, if it succeeds, out of the fight. You get the money but not the XP. When it's done to us, one of us just gets shunted out into the alternate dimension and we have to go fetch him again. Inconvenient. There may or may not be a cost. I don't really want to find out. But, so that's where I'm at. Only one of us qualifies. And she's going to be a sage. And start learning wizard spells. She's also now wearing a crop top and skirt with cape. She has to re-equip all of her stuff, but she can. So, yeah. But yeah, everything gets cut in half, rounded down, and then I get to hope I get a level that isn't shit. But I will likely get levels that are shit, because I don't know what the fuck is up with the semi-random randomizer for how that goes, but it's a real fickle piece of shit. And is probably going to be stingy. But she gets to get a couple of levels in. Luna's next behind, but she can't swap class, so it doesn't matter. And Maho's a little farther behind because I kicked her out to get that merchant somewhere. So yeah. Neko's a bit far behind, but yeah. However many levels Miko makes, well, we get Maho there. It'll work out. So, yeah. I get to run around in lower level areas so that I can make one level at a time with her. And, try not to get shitty ones, but I have not been lucky thus far with that. I also haven't gotten very far. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I have more of leveling to do. I just wanted to show this process and try not to ramble too much about the thought process behind now or later, because it's either you wait longer to get the spells or you're just farther behind because everything is going to take longer because the leveling is so slow. Anyway,